world of Madame Webb is often deliberately mysterious. Sometimes you just have to touch the right thread, then it all becomes clear.
Get down!
Amongst the many threads, there are hidden references which we have layered into the movie. Hopefully you'll enjoy finding them.
I am S.J. Clarkson, and I am the director of Madame Webb.
Right from the opening of the movie, there are hidden references. For example, the company referenced in the Peruvian jungle campsite, Romita, is an homage to one of Madame Webb and Ezekiel's creators, illustrator John Romita Jr. As we head to 2003 New York, Mattie's school uniform might seem familiar.
Shouldn't you be in school?
The costume design team matched her uniform to the images from the 1999 comic book, Spider-Woman, Volume 3, Number 5. If you take a closer look at the truck Mattie is skated behind, you'll see it's the Daily Globe, which is a major rival of the Daily Bugle.
Come on, buddy.
The hospital where Cassie and Ben drop off Julia's stepmom is St. Timothy's. That's the very same hospital where Madame Webb picks up an injured Mattie Franklin in 1999 Spider-Woman, Volume 3, Issue 2.
Will you let me drive?
Cassie and Ben's colleague O'Neill, played by the brilliant Mike Epps, is named after Madame Webb's writer and creator, Denny O'Neill.
This is the train to Mount Vernon, right?
I hope not.
The 2:30 Mount Vernon train is a reference to Ezekiel's first comic book appearance in 1999's The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2, Issue 30. While we're here, look carefully at the design of Mattie's skateboard and you'll see the word 5. This is a reference to the Gathering of the Five, where in the comics, Mattie Franklin obtains her powers and becomes one of the Spider-Women in The Amazing Spider-Man 441. Gathering of the Five is also the source of Madame Webb's gift of immortality.
Okay, guys, my Uncle Jonah can totally help us. I'm gonna call him.
You have a phone? You know they can track those nowadays, right?
No, you can't. Hey, you can't do that!
Mattie's reference to her Uncle Jonah is not a random name choice. Her uncle is none other than the Daily Bugle editor-in-chief, J. Jonah Jameson.
Right, so... diner?
Ow!
The four-star diner, which by the way confounded New England locals when it was built for the film because it looked like a real working diner, shares the name of the diner where Peter Parker recalls hanging out during his high school years in The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2.
I hope they have cherry pie.
Mattie's craving for cherry pie is a nod to Peter Parker's well-known love of his Aunt May's recipe.
Spider.
Ezekiel's position here matches the character's iconic pose from his comic book debut.
This is 210 with a 42-year-old female, code...
The 210 call sign in the ambulance and on the docks as the girls rescue Cassie
Please. Cassie! Come back, Cassie.
is a direct link to the 1980 Amazing Spider-Man issue 210, the first ever appearance of Madame Webb, which was published on November the 1st, 1980.
We got takeout, but we didn't
Kung
know...
Pao chicken is perfect.
How'd you know?
You don't have to be clairvoyant to find a few more Easter eggs in Madame Webb.
What is that?
Use your observational powers, trust your senses, to see what other secrets you can uncover.
Yeah, we're in this together.
Yeah. Okay, we are still not doing a high five.
I know, it's not cool.